Okay, this is the first developer Q&A for 13th Agency. This is for March 2026. We're doing it on the last day of the month because I don't know. We can.
Because what is 31 flip?
Okay. I'm Bowstring. I'm the head director for 13th Agency. If you weren't aware, and this is Milky, the art director for 13th Agency.
Hello, everybody.
It's definitely a bit scuffed at the moment, but we're just trying to make it work. We got a few questions. Got a notepad here so we can review stuff a bit. Shout out to the Aviator 312. He's a real one. I'm not really sure who it is. You are the only person listening to this right now. For now.
Thank you.
You know who you are. So, first question. Oh, and also, I think we might be opening this one up to the public. Just because it's the first one, and then everything ahead will be exclusive to, I believe it's those in the $5 and above tiers.
I said this off recording that we should.
Mm-hmm.
First question.
What are the nationalities of the characters? So right now we have how many released?
Well, if we're talking nationalities, it's a little different compared to ethnicities.
Okay, I'm just gonna read. Bonus Luna content. Only here on Patreon. Okay.
You had a lot to say.
So the first question, what are the nationalities of the characters? I believe we have 7 characters released right now. Casey, Morgan, Sam, Winter,
Serena,
Vance, Serena, and
Faith, and Rebecca and Rusty.
And Rebecca and Rusty, who are intentionally separate. Maybe you get a take a look at that. Maybe. So for Casey, I don't really know what Casey is. Just kind of Casey is definitely just from the area, from within America. Some of them are from Chicago, some of them are not.
Chicago.
Casey will be one that's maybe left a little unclear intentionally. Morgan is also from within America, at least nationality. His ethnicity, it's kind of up in the air.
He's kind of like Filipino.
That's the running theory. I say theory. We're making the game, so it doesn't really matter. That's Morgan. Who else? Sam.
I mean, who isn't from America? Sam?
Sam is technically not. There's also another character I'm not going to mention yet who's not. There actually is one character who is not American. There's another one who you guys don't know. There is another character whose nationality is not from America, which is Winter. Winter Rapide. Same with Sam, just from outside the country. Winter would be from the UK. He's going to be the British.
The British.
Serena, distinctly Chicago area.
Ethnicity, I mean, I thought she was full Asian, but I guess she could be Asian.
I'm not too sure.
I think she's Asian.
Faith, her line runs pretty quickly to France, Europe out there, as well as maybe another character later on. She's going to be French. Of course, being in America for a little bit, though. Who else? Everybody.
Vance was born in America.
I forgot about Vance.
Don't worry. I don't forget about Vance.
What is Vance?
He's American.
Well, like ethnicity.
Oh, he's Afro-Latino.
Yes. That gives you an idea. Diverse cast, but definitely I would say the majority are going to be American.
Are we going to go over Rebecca and Rusty?
Rusty and Rebecca. Rebecca, what is Rebecca? Rebecca is kind of left unclear. I mean, yes. But she's kind of intentionally left unclear a little bit. Not sure. Rusty, of course, being related to Serena.
Are we dropping that?
They're both named Thompson. If you haven't put it together already, prize.
He's definitely more white.
Yes.
He's a Asian.
Yes. He's also from the area as well. That was question number 1. Question number 2. Do we pick a character to play, or do we make our own character to go through the story? The main character will be Casey. You will be playing as Casey throughout the entire game. And that's how it's going to be. There's going to be no customizable characters, unfortunately, if that's what you're into. But it is just easiest to place a loud chorus.
Unfortunately, you cannot customize your character.
So you're only going to be playing as Casey, but of course you can tailor the gameplay to what you want to do. There are multiple different endings. There's multiple different things to do in this game. Hangout mechanics, if you want to call it that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Question 3. Will specific characters have actions and dialogue between themselves, and with it have certain things that they like/hate? Yes. There is going to be, just because Casey is the main character, does not mean Casey's going to be the only one that's talking. Everyone else in the game can talk as well.
I'd say the characters are really important to the story, and that you should keep an eye out on who gets along with who and the interactions and dialogue between.
Definitely, just because, again, just because you're Casey does not mean you know everything. Just because you're the main character does not mean you know everything. There's going to be other stuff going on. This is a detective game. This is a detective agency. All these people are intelligent for the most part. You don't.
Are you calling Sam not intelligent?
No, Sam is very intelligent. People, including Sam.
And just because you control the choices that Casey makes, it doesn't mean that the characters are seeing you as the one making the decisions. They are seeing Casey as the one making these.
Right, because we're kind of keeping the player out. Again, you are making the decisions, but it's also Casey making the decisions. You are playing as this character. There's going to be certain repercussions to that.
LARP.
Question number 4. What will the dialogue display look like? So we actually have a sample video going out later today, if you're listening on the 31st of March. That was quick. But we do have a sample of this going out as a promotion today. You'll kind of be able to get a taste for what it's like. See some of the character sprites, see some placeholders, text boxes, and text. Just kind of see how that all works and operates. All in all, we're going to have 7 to 8 text boxes, I believe.
Probably more like 7.
But the text is typically not going to change unless something else, unless we get a good idea a little bit down the road. That's like, oh, we should change how the text looks here. But I don't really think that's going to happen. Question number 5. Will we be locked out of certain characters based on the actions we take during the story? Yes. This is kind of the main thing for the game, is going to be permadeath. You, at any point, could lose certain characters. We have a system we labeled as death chances. I don't think either of us really wants to get into how those work just yet.
That'll be something fun for you guys to explore.
Right. With the death chances, if you do not succeed within that, then the character or characters within that chance are completely removed. They're just gone. And there will be characters who are more prominent and less prominent in certain storylines. So, I mean, if you have a favorite character, maybe take some actions and see if your character is liking that storyline and interacting with it a lot, or maybe not interacting with it too much. Of course, that's up to you. I recommend you try to get all of the endings, but yeah, again, kind of what we mentioned earlier with the Hangout system a little bit, you can dive a little deeper into certain characters' stories. But if they die, they die. That's that. I think that's just about everything.
Thank you guys for visiting our Patreon page. We really appreciate any
Yes.
support and views that you guys give us.
Yes, the recent support has been great. Obviously, we want to get the demo out later this year. Getting a Patreon and stuff like this up and out there is really just to directly support doing things like that. Maybe just a little bit of promotional work we don't need to worry about. A little bit of advertising we don't really need to worry about. Even just liking, saving, following, commenting, blah 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 blah, all that. You know the deal. All that is really beneficial. So, we will have another Q&A next month. We will upload the April Q&A question little post, and you can comment on that whenever you want. As long as it's before we record, which will probably be the last week of April, the last few days of April, again, just to make sure we get all the questions.
I think so.
Yeah, please ask just about anything you want. All right, that has been the March 2026 Developer Q&A. Thank you.